we have seen Caitlin Clark seemingly every game hitting a new mark that we haven't seen in a very long time.
We've got a sellout crowd of over 17,000 on hand to witness history.
She checks every box.
If you look at her season numbers, top 4 in several different categories. She has eyes in the back of her head. It's not just her offense. And the first triple-double for a rookie, Caitlin Clark has it.
No one in the history of the WNBA had 19 assists in a game.
Clark, step back, hits a three. A new career high for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark officially has the most assists ever for a rookie in this league's history.
Continue to be me, and that's got me a long way. And have a lot of fun playing this game, and then give myself grace.
This is one of the things that makes Caitlin Clark elite.
Hey!
What up, though, Shouty?
What's good, man?
Can't call it.
You all right? You all right, man?
I'm all right.
It's whatever Wednesday. You sure you all right?
Whatever.
There you go.
Whatever, Jeff. That's how I'm feeling. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever Wednesday, and that describes how I'm feeling. Whatever.
Yeah. Had an interesting day yesterday. An interesting day. An interesting couple of days. But always good to be here on the Jeff Fox Show with the great Jenny J. Jones. And, of course, we would love it if you follow the show, share the link, and continue to support us as well with the donations on Cash App. If you would love for us to sponsor your brand, please contact us. All right, at remixsportsmedia.com. Well, actually, remixsportsmedia at Gmail. And let's talk about it. We can help you promote your brand. There's lots of great stuff that we can do here on the Jeff Fox Show with Jenny Jones. So lots of developments, Jenny, overnight. And I was curious to hear your thoughts on some of them. Namely, Caitlin Clark being named the Time Magazine Woman of the Year. Athlete of the Year. My apologies for that. And there's some drama because she came out and she gave props to black women, which I don't see anything wrong with. You know, there were some black folks that were hating on Caitlin Clark because she's a white player, and it wasn't just that, but they thought she was getting all the hype because she's a white player. Caitlin Clark.
Wasn't she, though? I'm not taking away from her talent, but I'm saying, wasn't she, though? Because it was like, oh, we got a white player that we can kind of really celebrate and champion when the black women have been doing it all along. The Lisa Leslies, the Dawn Staleys, the Candace Parkers, when all of those laid the foundation. Agree or not agree? I'm, like I said, not taking anything away from her talent, but I'm saying, yes, she did spark a movement that got more eyes on the WNBA, but there was talent that was already there that wasn't being celebrated.
I think Caitlin, I saw nothing with white folks being drawn to the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. I had no issue with it.
I don't have an issue with it. I'm just pointing out what I see.
Yeah, of course.
No problem with it, because we all find and gravitate to that person that, looks like us, or, sometimes their talent and their persona is just, we're just drawn to it.
It's only natural.
And that's what she was. She it was like she was a magnet, and it was just drawing people to her, to the WNBA.
It's
That's what it was.
right. And trust me, I want you to understand, Jenny, I am not arguing with you on this. Agree with you on this. Now I want to say that out so that you will understand this is not an attack on you personally. We're having an open discussion.
Yeah, we are. I'm not. I just wanted you to know that I'm not trying to be against Caitlin Clark. I'm definitely not trying to be against Caitlin Clark, because like I said, the girl she came in, she was expected to maybe have that freshman, slump, learning curve and all of that. And what did she do? She
Expectation.
probably had like a couple of years of learning curve, and then she just came in and she balled out.
Balled out.
And
again, I have no problem with white folks loving a white athlete because they can relate to him. That's natural.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Like, when Eminem came out, like, race in America is just something that will never go away. Racial issues.
Right.
But when Eminem came out, a lot of white people bought his records because he was a white rapper. And he was good.
He was good. He's still good.
He's an all-time great. So when people came out and Eminem blew up more so than other rappers, and they point out, well, it's because he's white. So it might be. There's more of white folks than there is of us in America. So how else is it supposed to go?
But you know how they say game recognize game? Who was it that signed him?
Yeah. 50 Cent, Dr. Dre.
Yeah. So, he came with his talent, and it was like for lack of a better term or whatever I want to say, is they kind of rubber stamped it, and like said, it's not only is it okay, they said you need to be on board with him because he's good. Don't discount him because he's not black.
Yeah.
You should listen to him because he's good. And that's what music does. Music takes us across the racial lines.
Did you do you have the statement from Caitlin Clark? Did you read it?
I seen it. I didn't get a chance to read it.
Well,
I can pull it up though if you would like for me to, co-host.
I have it right here in our comments right here.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark says there needs to be a better effort to elevate black women in the WNBA. I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league have been really good. That have been really good have been black players. This league has been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. And I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. That's her statement.
I like it. I like it.
I love it. I don't see what she said wrong. Why are some people, most notably a lot of MAGA supporters, a lot of people saying Caitlin Clark is basically kissing black women's asses? Like I have a problem with that. I think she's just acknowledging that she did not build the WNBA. The WNBA has been there, and it's been a great league, and there have been great players who happen to be black and she's a great player who happens to be white. What's the big deal? She's come in and she's been dominant in her rookie year. They've made her the player of the year, deservedly so. They tried to come up with this Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese thing, since college. Like, I've told people before, and I hate talking about race in sports, but sometimes we have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to. And until America gets over this bullshit, they get over themselves, whoever these people are that have an issue with the difference between black and white. Until the day comes when guys like Reggie Jackson, who tearfully recall playing in Major League Baseball when he couldn't stay in hotels and eat at the same restaurant as his teammates. Until we don't have those situations, it'll always be discussed. It'll always be a problem.
I mean, well, if you look at the league, if you look at the NFL, you look at the NBA, it's dominated by black athletes. So, like I said, when a white athlete comes along, and of course, the white audience is going to, gravitate and celebrate. And as a sports fan, I just celebrate greatness. I like to see greatness. I like to see somebody come in and dominate. And admittedly, I'll admit that, yeah, maybe I felt some kind of way about Caitlin Clark, but her play and her demeanor, her coming out, and when she spoke, she put the truth out there. All she wanted to do was ball. All this other noise is coming from the outside. It's not coming from her. She just wants to play ball. She's really good at it, and that's all she wants to do.
She sold out arenas everywhere.
Yeah.
50,000 people, droves of fans, little girls everywhere buying Caitlin Clark jerseys, commercials, endorsements. She set records. I didn't have a problem with it. I just don't.
But what else she did too was kind of helped elevate and open that door for some of the athletes that's already there, because it's like, okay, Caitlin Clark is here now, but what about these people that were, that came before her? And they all are kind of reaping the benefits. So you can just say, thank you, Caitlin Clark, and go on about your business. Just, go play. Either you can play harder, or, sometimes I hate to say this, but sometimes you just got to shut up and dribble. I mean, if you think she's not deserving, then go out there and play harder and play better than her, because she's balling out. She's setting records like she's drinking water. There goes another record. That's what she's doing.
Well, a lot of black people are coming out this morning and saying that they were wrong about Caitlin Clark not caring about the issues affecting black players in the WNBA earlier this season. One of them I see is saying, I misjudged a generally kind-hearted soul. They thought she just was, benefiting off of her whiteness. And people were saying that folks like Diana Taurasi, the great Cheryl Swoops, that all these people were hating on Caitlin Clark because she's white. I mean, there may have been some truth to that, Jenny Jones. I'll admit that.
It's like rumors and jokes. Sometimes they don't just come from nowhere, So yeah, maybe a little bit of truth. And as time went on, I think some of that started. I think some of it started to dissipate. It's just a few people that want to keep the noise going.
Yeah. She's very aware of, it was a 10. Listen, we just had a general election. It was very tense, very high intensity when it comes to racism. The MAGA movement really got behind Caitlin Clark. A lot of people rooted for Caitlin Clark just because she's white, and they, supported that. I just don't have a problem with white people supporting white people. I don't. Black people support black people, and all the time. Like if I'm watching a fight and you do it, and you're probably not even aware of it. But if I'm watching a fight, and a black guy's fighting a white guy, I'm probably gonna root for the black guy. And I don't know either one of them. I'm probably gonna root for the black guy.
My poor simple-minded co-host. No, I'm just joking. Just joking.
And when I grew up as a kid, we had the same issue going on with Duke versus UNLV, or Duke basketball versus Georgetown, or in the NBA, Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson. It was a lot of the same thing. The great white guy against the great black guy.
But then my GOAT came along, and it was just like everybody likes Mike. They want to be like Mike.
Yeah.
Across the board.
That's true. But during those epic Celtic-Laker battles, most black folks rooted for the Lakers.
Of course, yeah.
Black folks rooted for the Celtics. And Larry Bird or Magic Johnson could care less, but they felt the weight of America on their shoulders because their particular race wanted them to win. It wasn't just Lakers versus Celtics. It was black versus white.
Yep.
And that's been a problem in this country forever. We just have.
Yeah, and like I said, if you are a fan of sports, you should just appreciate the best talent.
Yeah.
Just appreciate the best talent.
Yep. That's it. That's it. So right now, Caitlin Clark is trending everywhere. It's blowing up everywhere. There's a lot of anger about what she said. People are saying she's talking on both sides of her mouth, saying she's earned it, but she's trying to credit black women and uplift black women. I will say, as a black man, I am going to support black women wherever I go. Wherever I go, I'm going to uplift them. I think that's just what it is. That's my duty as a black man, is to support black women. Yep.
But I think she was in a catch-22. She was gonna not win, or she was gonna either win or lose with pretty much whatever she said, because we didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to hear it. But like I said, don't deny people. They're just, when she balled out, if you were blind and couldn't see what color she was, then you just honestly could say she balled out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you were colorblind and couldn't see what color, she balled out.
Yeah. I mean, it's the history of this. It's going to be here forever. There will be conversations. I wish it wasn't like this, but it is. It's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. People are going to have problems. And Caitlin Clark, her comments on white privilege will spark a major backlash. It already has. People are calling her comments racist. They said a lot of her fans will leave the WNBA, cancel their subscriptions. Why?
Because for real, why?
great black players. Okay. You know, I mean, Caitlin Clark came in and set records for endorsements. And as we saw, league attendance has been phenomenal this year. It rose by a lot. But like
And
I said,
everybody got a chance to benefit from that. You know, more eyes on the WNBA, for real.
and a lot of eyes on Caitlin Clark. You know, there were people for her and people against her. Basically, Caitlin Clark says she didn't exactly, well, yeah, she did kind of. She acknowledged that she does have white privilege, that it exists. And she also acknowledged that the WNBA is built on black players, on the backs of black players. So where's the lie? Where's the lie?
But you know, sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow. You know, like I said, if we don't want to hear it, then we're going to find something wrong with it. I didn't have a problem with what she said.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I just felt like, you know, and should she have said this at another time, maybe a more appropriate time? She, you know, actually because the award was about her. This was Caitlin Clark's award. She earned it. She earned it. What I respect about Caitlin Clark is that she chose the moment that she's getting her award to acknowledge the pioneers of the WNBA. You know what I mean? She chose that as the moment to come out and really make a statement about, you know, about the history of the league, about the great players that were there before her. Everybody does that. But as usual, whenever there's a big deal, whenever there's a great black athlete and a great white athlete, America goes nuts. They go crazy. In every sport. In every sport. Like I said, there was Magic Johnson against Larry Bird. There was Duke basketball in college, mostly white players on the Duke team, mostly black players on the Georgetown teams, on the Michigan Fab Five. It's just something that galvanizes the country. And, you know, if the world got invaded by Martians, you know, and they wanted to destroy the world, they would want to destroy the world, right? They wouldn't just single out the black human species or the white human species. We would have to unite to whoop the Martians' ass, right?
There you go.
Saying,
Do you stay up at night thinking of these things?
I'm just saying, like we would have to realize that we're in this together. Like we're in this world together. And as the great Rodney King said many years ago, can't we all just get along?
Yep.
How about that? How about that?
I mean, we can, but I'd say Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. I mean, white dominant sport, golf. And then a black man came in and rose to the cream of the crop. So
Jenny Jones, that is why you are the co-host on this show. That is why. That's a great example.
yeah.
Pop your collar, like they used to say in the ATL. You know what I'm saying? Because I could give a damn about golf before Tiger Woods. I'll admit, I love me some Jack Nicklaus because Jack won all the time.
Yeah.
And I would hear the names Tom Watson. Who else do I know? I don't know a lot of them. But, you know, it was all about Jack Nicklaus to me as a kid growing up.
Yeah.
But when Eldrick came along, the whole game changed.
Game changed.
Game
Tony.
changer.
Smacked it up, flip it, and rubbed it down.
And that was just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Saw a black guy playing a predominantly white sport, and I went, "You go, boy." So even though I wouldn't watch golf tournaments in the entirety of it, when Tiger's on the back nine, all the brothers was watching. We were all watching. Black America was watching.
Or when it was, Sunday and he got his Sunday red on and you watched the crowd just part like the Red Sea.
And it wasn't just
following Tiger.
Right. It wasn't just black folks, it was white folks too.
Yeah.
Because it was something different. So it's the same thing with Caitlin.
He was the Michael Jordan of golf, though, because, like I said, he captured all of the sides. He captured all of the races. He was just so good.
Yep.
But I mean, and don't even forget Serena.
Yeah.
Serena did the same thing for tennis.
Yeah, the Williams sisters. I mean,
yeah,
all the garbage and the bullshit that they went through. Like, again, that's just the world we live in. So
it is.
Today, I would like to give Caitlin Clark her flowers. Give it to her, man. Great award, great player. Don't worry about it. Some folks are going to have a problem with what she said. I don't have an issue with it. You don't have an issue with it. Some people have an issue with it. Some don't. The one thing that we all agree on, Caitlin Clark is one of the best to ever do it. Already.
She's just getting started. Yeah.
She's just getting started.
Just getting started.
Will she be the best ever? She might be. She's competitive as hell.
Time will tell. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed watching women's basketball even more because of Caitlin Clark.
I feel like so much has happened over the course of last year, from when I started my last college season and not knowing if that would actually be my last season, whether I was deciding to come back to college or turn pro, and now sitting here like I'm done with my first professional season, and so much has happened. And whether it was making the national championship game or getting the Fever back to the playoffs since 2016, there's just a lot to be proud of. And it all happened so fast, like it's hard to appreciate in the moment and kind of understand in the moment, but it's been fun to reflect on. I'm definitely more aware of signs than people think I am, and I think it's something really cool to look around before the game and see, young girls, young boys, and the signs that they're holding. So I think for me, the coolest ones are the signs that are, I traveled this far, I got this as my birthday present, or whatever it is. Like the young girls, it's like families or parents or friends or whoever it is are spending a lot of time and money to travel all this way just to have an opportunity to spend 2 hours watching me play basketball. It kind of puts everything into perspective. So I would say I really love those. Best concert, I would say Taylor Swift. And I wasn't even a Swiftie before going, but I think after seeing like the way she performs for 3 hours straight and the whole production, the outfits she wears, the way she doesn't stop singing, dancing, like it's just incredible. Like you're kind of just in awe after you leave. So maybe I am a full Swiftie now, I guess. If I had to pick any outfit that I've worn over the last year, I'd probably pick my draft outfit. That was one we found a day before the draft, and I was like, ugh. They actually didn't, I'm pretty sure they didn't have that set, the jacket and the skirt, in the United States anywhere else. So we're like, obviously we have to wear this. And then Prada hadn't dressed anybody, men or women, for the WNBA or NBA. So it was like pretty exciting.
Yeah. Congrats, Caitlin Clark. Congrats. Definitely well deserved. I hope she keeps making history, breaking records, selling out everywhere, and making lots of money doing it.
Can I say two things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when she was talking about the best outfit, her draft day outfit.
Right.
I'm sorry. did nothing for me. That didn't do it for me, and it didn't really do a whole lot for her. But if that's what you were feeling and you felt great in it, power to the people. But to me, that was one of those moments where they tried to give her extra hype on her outfit when it fell flat for me. Number 2, it's my big sister's birthday. So can I say happy birthday, Jewel?
Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
No doubt. No doubt. Jewel's birthday. Well, Jewel, for your birthday, today on the Jeff Fox Show with Jenny Jones, we will talk no shit about the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't know that her daughter's a Cowboy fan. I don't know if she's a Cowboy fan.
Okay. Just trying to be nice. That's cool. That's cool. Happy birthday, Jewel. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching us every day. And Jenny Jones, that's all I want. We went way too long on the Caitlin Clark drama because there's other stuff I want to get into on this show. We're going to blow off the break right here and get right into it with our next topic. And that is the rumor that Miami Heat.
No.
Yes.
No.
Is it the end of the Jimmy Butler era?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I need a little Esther. No. Jimmy
Jimmy might be out of here.
I mean, that gum. I know he had just said, or not, I don't know how recent it was, but he had said he didn't want to play any place else but here, and he wanted to finish his career here.
He ain't winning no championship in Miami.
Well, we need help. We need help.
I'm all for Jimmy going to chase the ring. A lot of great players in the NBA, when they get near the end, they want to chase that championship ring. I have no problem with it. We all know about playoff Jimmy, and we've seen it, and it is incredible.
It ain't a thing, though.
It is a thing. Yeah, Jimmy know it, and we know it. It is a thing. That's one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, it's playoff Jimmy. I was there when Jimmy went nuts in the playoffs against the Boston Celtics. I've seen it firsthand. We all saw it when he was in the bubble.
Yeah.
Basically went head to head with Anthony Davis and LeBron James and carried the Miami Heat on his back. We've seen that.
We've seen it.
That's greatness. There's no other way to describe it.
I know. I just wish like you said, I know he wants to chip. I just wish we would have had some help because we were like this close. This close. We need some more jury.
It's amazing to me that Jimmy Butler has led this franchise to 2 NBA finals. Not once, twice. Twice.
Yeah.
The second time was even more impressive because they were a number 8 seed. They weren't supposed to do what they did.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Butler went into a phone booth and came out with a cape on. That's who Jimmy Butler was. He's an interesting guy.
He is. And he's just personality. I like it. I like for my stars to have some, some little flair, some little personality. And he's all of that.
I do love Jimmy Butler. Just as I agree with you. He's got personality. He's got it all. He's interesting.
You know, when he had me, you know, my what was that Tom Cruise movie? You had me at when Jimmy Butler had me when I think he first got here, and he was taking all day to come out, and the little guy asked him, talking about what took you so long, and he said, "Can I wash my A?" You know, and I was like, I'm in love with him. I love him because it was just hilarious, and like I said, I love the personality to go along with the skill. I love it.
Yeah. I will tell you that rookie Dwayne Wade probably is the greatest thing I've ever seen in a Miami Heat uniform. Rookie Dwayne Wade, the first 5 years of Wade's career, when he first led the Miami Heat to an NBA championship, that is one of the all-time greatest performances that I've ever seen. But playoff Jimmy is on that level.
Okay.
Playoff Jimmy is on that level. Like, playoff Jimmy basically took down Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he was just dominant. And then you ask yourself, well, why isn't he doing this during the regular season? I don't know. Man, I don't know if he's just coasting or cruising, but there's nothing, and I mean nothing, like playoff Jimmy.
Here's playoffs is when you got to find that extra gear, though. It really is. I think if he would have been playoff Jimmy the whole season, he would have been worn out. Because you've seen the meme where he's leaning over on what is it, like the
I was looking for that picture all morning.
Yeah.
That's a player.
That's emptying the tank. That's emptying the tank. Not even a drop left. That was I don't think he could have held that up over the course of 82 games. You know?
Yep.
Best of seven, I got you. But 82 games, that's a lot. And he's not as young as, he's not as young and as spry as some of these other guys,
He's not, so he can't do this every night.
Yeah.
Every now and then he'll come out and he'll drop 35 or 40 on you, but he can't do it consistently anymore. And I, for one, want to see Jimmy Butler win a championship.
I do too. I want to see it here, though.
Well, it's not going to happen here because we're not good enough. That's just it. The Miami Heat, very competitive basketball team. All right? Will the Heat win a championship with Jimmy? You knew they were going to lose against the Lakers, and you knew they were going to lose against the Denver Nuggets. But he got them there twice.
Yeah.
But they weren't good enough. Face it. And again, if you love Jimmy Butler, you want Jimmy to win a chip, go join a playoff contender. Not that the Miami Heat are not a playoff contender. They are. We'll be in the playoffs, but we ain't winning shit. We not. Not with Bam Adebayo being, a player who shows up sometimes, even though a lot of my friends think he's so great. But we all know Bam. 32 points one night, 16 the next game, 12 the next game. You need greatness. You know who's great? Gildress Alexander out there in Oklahoma City. That's greatness. Every night, his brother, 30-plus points. Giannis, 30-plus points. That's greatness. Consistent greatness.
That's what we need. That's what we need from Bam. We can't get it, but that's what we need. That's what we want.
Can't get it. And, I'm just being a realist, man. Like, the Heat, Pat Riley and them, like, ever since we had the big three with with Wade, Butler, and Bosh. And the
Wade,
Heat culture thing.
Wade, Butler, and Bosh.
Yeah, not Butler. Wade, LeBron, and
You got your B's mixed
yeah.
up.
You know what I mean, Jenny.
I know what you mean.
Everybody knows what I mean as well. Like, Heat culture is real, right?
Yep.
Heat culture did win that first championship because they outgrit you. With the big three of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Heat culture also won that championship because they outgrit you, out tough you, and they out talented you in those final series.
Yeah.
Lost a couple, they won a couple. I think they actually should have went with the big three. They should have went 4-0. The Dallas series they should have won. I was there. I was hurt. Listen, man, I was near tears when the Mavericks won a title here, and LeBron inexplicably disappeared in the fourth quarter.
That's your boy, though, right?
That's my boy. But he disappeared. Yeah, I will acknowledge that. That is one of the greatest mysteries in American history. Almost like the second shooter at the grassy knoll. For the older folks who could remember that.
Where's Bron? Bron hadn't made an appearance in a while.
Somewhere around it. I ain't kicking it with him no more. I just want to, Magic City says, I'm hoping Jimmy can stay here, but I agree. It's the best thing for the team to move him. And he may not be traded, Jenny. He may not go anywhere.
I mean,
He
is 35. That is what I look at, as well as
Charles Barkley do this.
What are they going to give us for a 35-year-old? I mean, granted, I love me some Jimmy Butler, but what are we? What can we get in return for a 35-year-old player? Because they're already pretty much, calling you old by the time you get 30, 32, 33?
Yeah, sports, it's a little different nowadays. In the old days when players were 35, they weren't very productive at all. But Jimmy can still do it, but not every night, man. Some nights Jimmy's just not there. And like you said, you talked about the iconic picture of him at the scorer's table, bent over, just spent, exhausted. And I said, you know what? They need to surround this guy with better talent.
Yeah.
Like you brought Jimmy Butler here, you should have, Pat Riley, surrounded him with better talent. This is the kind of guy that could lead you to a championship.
Exactly.
If you
this close.
Yep.
He let us this close.
But they were expecting miracles. And it ain't going to happen.
Well, we got in the realm of miracle, but yeah, we didn't get it.
So he's listed the Dallas Mavericks, the Houston Rockets, as teams he would not mind going to, because Jimmy's from Houston. And the third team he mentioned, the Golden State Warriors. If I had a preference for Jimmy, it would be to go play with Steph Curry.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I would love to see it. I would love to see Jimmy go to Golden State, pair up with Steph Curry, and hopefully Buddy Hield and Draymond Green, and win the chip. They have championship DNA. They've done it before. And Jimmy deserves it. And again, we've seen this story in the NBA before. Charles Barkley, when he played, was dominant, but he never got a chip. So he went to Houston. Same thing with Clyde Drexler. It's like Karl Malone. You move on, you get near the end, and you're like, man, I want to add a championship to this resume.
Well, but all of them still didn't do it. Charles never got the chip.
I think Drexler did. Yep.
I'd have to look it up, but I know.
Drexler did with the Houston Rockets. So I would ask you now, on the heels of this rumor, and we don't know if Jimmy's going to be traded or not, but what's your favorite Jimmy moment? On the court or off the court?
I mean, I would have to say him slumped over the scorer's table was like my favorite on the court moment. You know, and we've seen him with the different hairdos, you know, media day and all of that. And I actually got a chance to talk to him when he was here for he was down in, I think it was down in Miami or somewhere close, but for the pickleball tournament. And I got a chance to kind of like interview him, and he promised a ring then, but we still haven't got it. But it was just a highlight for me just to get a chance to meet him and, you know, talk to him, and just he oozes confidence. That's what I really love about Jimmy Butler. He oozes confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was actually there. I was the person that went national. I don't know if you were aware of this.
I'm pretty sure. I think I seen you. I think I seen that moment.
I was the guy that asked Jimmy Butler about that wild hairstyle coming out looking like Andre 3000 from Outkast.
Hilarious.
I was like, Jimmy, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is this? And it went viral. But yep, your boy was the one. We all gasped when Jimmy came out from the back. And all the reporters were like, you know, and I'm like, yo, Jimmy, man, like, no, bro, like, Jimmy, what are you doing?
He knows how to command an audience. Like I said, that one, the on the court, and that time, like I said, when he was first getting introduced, those were some of my favorite moments. But like I said, I like a little hot sauce with my stars. I like that personality. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids, man. What's this?
I had dreads last year.
Yeah, the dreads.
What's this?
Yeah.
This is my emotional state. I'm one with my emotions. So this is what you get.
Yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker look like Prince.
I know this is the Jeff Fox show, but do we got to be playing your clips? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. All right, we do.
Oh. Well, my finger ain't on the button, so I guess it's gonna have to be all right with me.
Yeah. Magic City says his favorite Jimmy moment is him hitting that big three to take down Milwaukee. Oh man, that felt good. You remember? I mean, we were there. The Bucks were the favorite.
Yeah.
He took him down. As a matter of fact, took him down a couple of times. And I give Bam credit for that series because Bam played hella defense in those series. You know, but yeah, man. So I'd like to see Jimmy go and get his chip. He deserves it. For as hard as he played, he deserves.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves those championships.
Because he came here and he gave us some of his all. It was like he left it all on the court. So yeah, I would like to see it because, like I said, I like him. I like him.
Yeah, you want to see him get one.
Oh, can I? I know I'm not even getting no money for this, but Jimmy Butler, Big Face Coffee.
Oh, word. Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. You know, and there's nothing wrong with, again, with expanding your brand of, Miami loves Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler loves Miami.
Yes.
The bottom line is, will he win a championship here? No. One guy is not gonna. You need a whole team.
Yeah.
The Miami Heat will fight you till the bitter end.
One more.
This shit.
One more superstar that can help carry the load.
We never get it. We never get them.
I know.
They never come here. I don't know.
It's like we never get Christmas for the Heat. We never get Christmas for the Dolphins. Seems like we never get the Marlins. They ain't seen Christmas in like forever.
Yeah.
Put up bump. For real, for real.
Hey, how about a big congratulations to Cam Ward?
Yep.
Cam Ward.
Heisman finalist.
Yep. Heisman Trophy finalist. He'll be there along with Dylan Gabriel and Travis Hunter.
Some good company.
Yeah, but how the hell is Shedeur Sanders not there?
I mean, well, he got the Strong Arm Award, so I don't know. Maybe they want to limit what awards they can,
It's that bullshit, man. There's no way. There's absolutely no way you have a Heisman finalist or a Heisman, final award. There's no way you award the trophy without Shedeur being there.
But, I mean, on Colorado, Travis Hunter, number one, Shedeur, number one. They won 1A. Which one would you put ahead of each of the other one?
Both. Probably Travis, though. Because he was just on a podcast with our great friend, Channing Crowder. And he said he wants to play both ways in the NFL when he goes to the league. He wants to play offense and defense. And I doubt you can do that. You might be able to do it every now and then, like Charles Woodson caught a couple of passes. Dion did as well. But in the NFL, no. You will not play cornerback and wide receiver. That ain't going to happen.
They bigger,
limited
they faster, and they stronger.
You're not playing the whole game in the NFL. You cannot go against Patrick Surtain and then cover Jamar Chase in the same, in the same league. You can't do that. I've never doubted Travis Hunter, but I doubt him on that. That'd be tough. But he will. I don't mind my Raiders, who currently, I think, hold the number one pick in the draft. We should pick. I would love to get them both. I know it's not gonna.
Greedy, are we?
Yes, damn right. We've been losing for 22 years. We've been losing for 22 years, literally. Tired of losing. Magic City says 3 of 4 Heisman finalists have Florida ties. We are the football mecca.
We are. And what's sad about that is we are not keeping our Florida talent. They're not coming here to play. They're not playing for the Marlins.
Yeah.
I mean, not the Marlins, but, the Dolphins. But even the Marlins, I mean, we do produce the best talent. They grow big. They grow better here.
And then we give them away.
Let them just slip right on through our fingers.
Are you excited about seeing the Canes in the Pop-Tart Bowl? The Pop-Tart Bowl?
I can't get past that name.
Cam says he's playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah, he said he wanted to play. So, good for him.
The Pop-Tart Bowl.
Oh, my God.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
Oh man, I can't get over that one. I cannot get over that one. Yep, Pop-Tart Bowl. But yeah, Shedeur got screwed over because people hate Deion, the writers, and it is what it is. But yesterday, Jenny, Travis Hunter, his name came up because he did a live with his girlfriend, and I don't know when he did it, but the comedian Godfrey, you know, the one who impersonates Donald Trump and impersonates Deion and impersonates a lot of other people, he came out and he had a statement on Travis Hunter's girlfriend because she said initially when she hooked up with Travis Hunter, he wasn't her type. Like, I think they're going to get married or they're engaged.
I think they're already engaged. I think he bought her a vehicle.
That's cool.
So yeah.
He just bought his mom a house. I mean, college sports is different nowadays. They got millions.
They do. They got the bag.
College sports is different. But I agree with Godfrey, man. I don't know if I'm putting the ring on it. When she says you're right there next to her, that you weren't her type. But then they went to a party and she fell madly in love. And I'm like, no, y'all went somewhere and somebody told you. Do you know who that is?
I mean, maybe he did, but in reality, you have to look. He's not the best looking, but there are times when your personality is just so on point, it's just going to take you the rest of the way that you need to get to. I mean, sometimes it's a lot of people that's happened to in life. It's not always you go home with the one that you're so attracted to, you're so madly in love with. That's a fairy tale. That's a fairy tale. Because like I said, I was looking at him and I personally don't think that he's attractive. But like I said, now he's probably got that personality and she got to know him. Because I've dated guys that I wasn't necessarily attracted to up front, but they personality and they made me laugh. And it just took me the rest of the way. Your eyes just get coated over and you just are there. You just enjoying the moment. You just there. I don't know how else to kind of really explain it, but there's times.
You're saying Travis Hunter has a face that only a mother could love?
I didn't say all of that. You said that. I just said me personally.
You said hard.
Me personally, yeah. Now, I mean, now he cleans up nice, but like I said, there's a whole lot of guys out there in life that wouldn't have the pull that they currently have if they didn't have that bag, and that's just facts.
It's true. I have a friend who lives in Houston. My best friend, Dawn. She has a problem with black athletes having white girlfriends, and we see it every year at the NFL draft. It's just the way it is. And like I was saying, the comedian Godfrey had a warning for Travis Hunter.
This message goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. Yeah, I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage because it's something about this woman, man. The way she was talking to, and she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts, okay? I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas that bugged me, and she was like dogging you, going, yeah, he wasn't my type. I was like, he wasn't my type.
It wasn't my type.
And then we went to this party, and then we fell in love. I think, personally, I don't know when y'all dated, was it high school? I don't give a fuck. But when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she was like, oh, I love him. I don't know what she is. She's like Indian looking, Latino looking with a sprinkle of Ebonics. I don't fucking know what she is. But one thing I do know, you need to watch your ass, bro. I'm so serious, man. I just something ain't right. And I'm sure people agree with me right now. They're agreeing with me. Don't get suckered into this shit, bro. You better sign all kinds of fucking papers, man. All right? You better have an ironclad fucking contract because something ain't right. I didn't like that video. He wasn't my type. Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you're successful, you everybody's fucking type. You know what I mean?
Damn. Woo! Damn. Hey man, best of luck to Travis Hunter and his and his lady. That Travis, I don't know. I don't know where I stand on that. On that subject.
But then, there's, like I said, you just can't put your finger always on it. Sometimes, yeah, there's there's always a lot of that money thing. That money is gonna make some of them look more attractive than they are. You've seen these young women. Look at Bill Belichick's girlfriend. Come on, for real. If he was not Bill Belichick, would he be pulling a young tenderoni like that? I mean, come on, for real, for real.
Bill Belichick got lyrics, man.
But that's what I'm saying. So
Belichick got bars.
They went to the party, maybe they just sat down and talked, and maybe he was just all into her. He was just listening to her conversation and he was hanging on her every word. And, maybe it wasn't her type. I've given some that weren't my type chances. They made me run back to, at least let me try to get what I really want. They made me run back the other way, but I've given some chances. And no, I'm not saying that I'm all of that, but I'm enough of what I can try to go say what I want.
I know what I want. I know what my type is. This is my type.
When they hit it with Megan, he heard I work it out, roll it like a Jamaican. He call my phone when I'm on the road, see if I'm alone. Then I go up in the bathroom and give him what he wants. Taking pics, rubbing on my tits. He think I'm the shit. Picture me in your bed, rubbing all on your dick. Put that arch in my back and let you attack it. He like it when I make it jiggle, so I let him smack it. When you win it from behind, I'm looking at your.
Yeah, baby.
There you go. There you go.
Yes. That's my type. Megan Thee Stallion. Woo! Yeah. That's my type.
So where's my eye candy?
Yeah, I love me a baddie. I love me.
Hello. Hello. Where's Jenny Jones's eye candy? Watch you over there playing your eye candy.
Well, I have the button over here, so
I see.
That's why I don't do that. I ain't trying to do no like pause over here. Basically, when it comes, I ain't acknowledging how no dudes look like. I ain't no. I don't do that.
Oh man.
I don't do that. I'm just, I rock with Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Good. Really love what's her name from Chicago.
What about that Megan, that toy doll that was very angry and liked to, hurt people? That your kind of Megan too?
Megan don't do that.
The movie. Didn't you remember the movie, The Doll?
Oh no, I don't recall.
Yes.
Don't recall.
I'm gonna need for you to keep up with me, Jeff Fox.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to mention that the Miami Man Cave show season 2 is underway. Our guest on the first episode was Benzino. And if you have not seen the Miami Man Cave show, you can view it on all streaming platforms, especially on YouTube, remixsportsmedia.com. And shout out to Benzino. who was on episode 1. Here's a clip.
I'm going to give a lot of credit to Snoop because when Snoop kind of said what he said, kind of diffused it. Y'all ain't got love for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre? We know we in New York in the house. He kind of confused people too because on one hand he's screaming at everybody with a mean face, but the words he's saying is like, look, we respect New York and we're here, we just want to do our thing, and you know what I'm saying? So I think Snoop kind of diffused it. I don't know if he was trying to, maybe he was, but Suge wanted all the smoke, and I haven't even said this before, but I got to give credit to Diddy for that night because he could have took it away because really Suge threw the first blow.
Right.
If Diddy would have been like, nah, fuck that, we going to war with these dudes, and then he could have hyped up everybody in there, and it would have went down. He didn't do that. He chose not to do that, and he chose to perform. Both performances was amazing. Mine goes to Death Row only because they had the jail cells, and they all came out. It was all of them. But I got to give credit to Diddy because Puff could have really set it off, you know what I'm saying, if he would have took what Suge said personal and then retaliated with something else, and he didn't.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Benzine on the Miami Man Cave. Shout out to Remix Sports Media. Go check it out. I do host the Miami Man Cave show. Man, we got some great stuff coming your way for season 2. So look forward to that as well. Poolside performances, everything. So it only gets better. Like they say, it's only up from here. Magic City says Ashanti and Regina Hall for him. Ashanti is bad, yo. She's like, isn't she in her 40s?
I don't know exactly. I think so. Maybe like early.
Yeah, Magic City. I agree with you, bro. Ashanti is foreign. F-Y-N-E. Fine.
Did you say F-Y-N-E?
F-Y-N-E. Not F-I-N-E. F-Y-N-E.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's when you got it, when you really got it. Fine. You know? Oh, by the way, on social media last night, the name Jamie Foxx was trending everywhere. I know my black people, man. Like, when black people watch something and they want everybody else to watch it, they will let you know. And everybody last night was talking about the Jamie Foxx Netflix special. Did you watch it, Jenny Jones?
I've not seen it yet, but I want to because, just like everybody, we wanted to know what had happened was.
Yeah, that's the name of the special. What had happened was.
We want to know what had happened because, I mean, I've never seen so much tight-lipped. I mean, like nobody got the tea on that one. Nobody.
Social media is undefeated. They were saying that Jamie is out of here, and that was a clone. The Jamie Foxx we seen on South Beach last week and hanging around Miami on an Art Basel weekend is not really Jamie Foxx. It's a clone. That's what social media is saying.
Well,
but the Jamie special is like trending everywhere, and he was out there. I mean, his name was everywhere last night. Everybody was on social media watching it. I do have it on my Fire Stick, and I did pull it up this morning. I watched about the first 12 minutes of it. I'm going to watch it once we finish with the show here. I didn't get too far into it because, again, I had to prepare for the show this morning, but I saw a clip.
Cat Williams got in on it. Did y'all see the special? Cat Williams said he knew.
Jamie Foxx got so much money, they say he's suffering from a mystery illness. A mystery illness? What the fuck?
For real, man.
Okay.
Thank you guys for not taking Jamie Foxx from.
Okay, just a multi-talented brother.
Jamie Foxx is a gift to the world.
I mean, he can sing, He can act. He can mimic. I mean, Jamie Foxx is that dude.
Yeah,
I like Jamie Foxx. He that dude.
absolutely. Great stuff. But I can't wait to watch the rest of it. I'm going to watch it after we get out of here.
Yeah. And speaking of illnesses, Randy Fox, NFL Hall of Famer, Randy Fox had to step away from his broadcasting duties on ESPN for
Randy Moss.
Yet individually unnamed. He's not named it, but Larry Fitzgerald Sr. came out and tried to be putting out his business out the street, saying that, he's got cancer or, something like that. So prayers up for Randy Moss because, he was a wide receiver GOAT. Love me some Randy Moss.
No doubt. Larry, I don't know if he wanted that news out there.
Yeah. I don't think he did. I'm not going to say I don't think he did. He did not want it out there because otherwise he would have told it. He just came and said, I'm dealing with an illness, some health issues. And then it ended up to where he had to step away. And, and then Fitzgerald Sr., like I said, decided to come out the box with, somebody else's business. And it's like, just handle yours and let somebody else tell theirs because he would have told it if that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, he certainly would have. So, hey man, we exceeded the limit again on the 1 hour limit that we had set up on the show today. I do want to go watch the Jamie Foxx special, so I think I'm going to go do that right now, and then get to some other business obligations I have for the day. However, I did want to mention one more topic, Jenny, and that is, did you realize that during Monday Night Football, while Joe Burrow was beating the Dallas Cowboys, his home was being broken into in Cincinnati?
I heard that, and I'm like, what's up with all these NFL stars getting their homes broke into? Think what? Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce.
Yep.
Well, obviously we know they got the money, but it's
big.
It's this bad, sad trend that's happening.
This is big. They even saying that Bobby Portis from the Milwaukee Bucks. There's a South American ring, some kind of criminal element that's targeting professional athletes. So they got to be careful.
Yeah.
And
Step up that security.
yeah. So, I remember the great Sean Taylor from the University of Miami, God rest his soul. Think of him every year, think of him quite often. I remember he was taken from us because his home was broken into, but this is on another level what's going on right now. And with the record-breaking contracts that these athletes are getting, it's only going to attract more of this. So hopefully the feds get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put these guys away. By the way, also the number one college basketball recruit, AJ's, I don't know how to say his last name. Dibonsa or Dibonsa, something. Chose BYU over Alabama and North Carolina. He received an NIL package between $5 and $7 million.
Get that bag. Get that bag.
College kids is getting paid.
No more starving on campus.
I remember Chris Webber couldn't even afford to buy his own jersey. So hopefully the old players, man, get a part of these, get some of that money. The Reggie Bushes of the world, all the great college athletes in the past, hopefully they get some. But anyway, man, we about to get up out of here. We blew off all the commercials today. We went 75 minutes strong because we wanted to get all this info in on a whatever Wednesday.
Whatever.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be back Friday. Hopefully, I say, because you never know how it goes. But any final thoughts, Jenny Jones?
Nope. How about that for a first? I got nothing other than, happy birthday again to my big sis.
Yeah, about
Cool.
to say that. All right, man. We'll see you on Friday then.
Peace out, Shawty.
Shawty.
Know why I pulled you over?
DWB, driving while black.
Hey, Cub, we got an issue.
What's up?
Somebody went in the freezer.
Please excuse me while I kiss the sky. Once upon a time, the dawn went through it all with drums and breaking all the streets under my paws.
Walk of Fame made a name, better thank me. Ain't nothing new, this is what I'm born to do. I just want to say thank you for letting me be myself.
I feel like so much has happened over the course of last year, from when I started my last college season and not knowing if that would actually be my last season, whether I was deciding to come back to college or turn pro, and now sitting here like I'm done with my first professional season and so much has happened. And whether it was, making the national championship game or getting the Fever back to the playoffs since 2016, there's just a lot to be proud of. And it all happened so fast, like it's hard to appreciate in the moment and kind of understand in the moment, but it's been fun to reflect on. I'm definitely more aware of signs than people think I am, and I think it's something really cool to look around before the game and see, young girls, young boys, and the signs that they're holding. So I think for me, the coolest ones are the signs that are, I traveled this far, I got this as my birthday present, or whatever it is. Like the young girls, it's like families or parents or friends or whoever it is are spending a lot of time and money to travel all this way just to have an opportunity to spend 2 hours watching me play basketball. It kind of puts everything into perspective. So I would say I really love those. Best concert, I would say Taylor Swift. And I wasn't even a Swiftie before going, but I think after seeing like the way she performs for 3 hours straight and the whole production, the outfits she wears, the way she doesn't stop singing, dancing, like it's just incredible. Like you're kind of just in awe after you leave. So maybe I am a full Swiftie now, I guess. If I had to pick any outfit that I've worn over the last year, I'd probably pick my draft outfit. That was one we found a day before the draft, and I was like, ugh. They actually didn't, I'm pretty sure they didn't have that set, the jacket and the skirt, in the United States anywhere else. So we're like, obviously we have to wear this. And then Prada hadn't dressed anybody, men or women, for the WNBA or NBA. So it was like pretty exciting.
Jimmy, last year you came out with the braids, man. What's this?
I had dreads last year.
Yeah, the dreads.
What's this?
Yeah.
This is my emotional state. I'm one with my emotions. So this is what you get.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
They tie it up with only seconds left. Quick inbound across half court. This is to win. It's up. It's good.
Jamaican. He call my phone when I'm on the road. See if I'm alone, then I go up in the bathroom and give him what he wants. Taking pics, rubbing on my tits. He think I'm the shit. Picture me in your bed, rubbing all on your dick. Put that arch in my back and let you attack it. He like it when I make it jiggle, so I let him smack it. When you win it from behind, I'm looking at your face in the mirror. You be lying if you tell me this ain't mine. How you lick it up?
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.